My name is Melissa Au. I am the Chief Executive of the Singapore Tourism Board. We're responsible for promoting and developing tourism as an economic engine of the Singapore economy. This year, coming back into South Korea, I have to say it's especially wonderful given how global travel and tourism has been recovering very strongly. It's been my pleasure actually to come back and reconnect with all of our stakeholders and partners who have played a very important role in helping us to bring travel and tourism back into Singapore. 2023 has been a great year of tourism rebound and recovery for Singapore. We welcomed 13.6 million visitors overall to Singapore, and this is about 71% of what we received in 2019. On the tourism revenue or tourism receipts front, we have also been very strongly seeing a path to recovery. We will likely close the year for 2023 with about between 25 to about $26 billion in tourism revenue. Last year we had about 570,000 visitors from South Korea, and we have also noticed that South Korean visitors are actually staying longer in Singapore, and in terms of tourism revenue it has contributed to about 700 million Singapore dollars in tourism receipts. Now, what we have seen is that South Korea is now our 8th largest market, and in terms of overall outbound travel from South Korea to Asian destinations, we're also very pleased that Singapore is now ranked 6th, jumping up from 10 actually to 6. So I think in terms of the new experiences that we have introduced in Singapore, that's certainly been noticed by our fans and visitors from South Korea. One of the key things for us is to constantly find new ways in which we'll be able to engage with our South Korean fans and audience. So therefore, we were very delighted to be able to renew actually our partnerships with some of the industry stakeholders and leaders in South Korea. One of them is actually JTBC. Through the wonderful K-wave of entertainment, music, television and drama, we hope to partner with the likes of JTBC to reach out to their audience. So bringing more potentially variety shows to be filmed in Singapore. The other partnership that we will be announcing is a renewal of our 3-year partnership with Studio Dragon. So owing to the success of collaborations in the form of a very, very popular drama, Little Women, that was shot in Singapore in 2022. We will explore more opportunities to bring more filming to Singapore so that fans of K-drama all over the world, not just in South Korea, will be able to discover the wonder of Singapore through film and television. The third partnership is actually with Shinhan Card, working potentially through the Shinhan Card membership base to then think of how we will be able to bring more experiences and travel promotions to the Shinhan Card members. We opened the Bird Paradise, which is actually Asia's largest bird sanctuary, with about 3,700 species of birds. So for example, Sensoryscape, which is a new public attraction that we opened just last month, enables our visitors to take in Sentosa, but in a completely new way. So it's a public experience across 5 different gardens, and they're able to interact and immerse themselves in a whole combination of light. There's also soundscape gardens, as well as even sensory and smell. One of my favorite experiences actually is a coast-to-coast trail. So this is a trail which connects up all of our parks, our gardens, our nature reserves, and you can walk literally from coast to coast in Singapore. My favorite places to eat actually is more local. It would be in one of our hawker centres. This is Tiong Bahru. Tiong Bahru is an old neighbourhood. It is where our locals shop to do their marketing. At the same time, that's also where some of the best hawker foods are located all under one roof. Singapore continues to be a destination that is evolving very quickly, and there are constantly new experiences that are being introduced with a view to creating memorable visits for many of our tourists who come by. And of course, not forgetting that food culture remains one of the very key best highlights of Singapore, and I hope that they will find time to indulge in a bit of local food.